Hey guys, it's Patience here and thank you so much for watching this video. Welcome to Success Decisions. So on today's video I just decided to share my thoughts on artificial intelligence, right? Like there's something that happened that I'm really gonna share with you that really got me thinking about careers, jobs becoming automated, right? You know, like your job being replaced by a machine. So some time ago, like I went to McDonald's, right? And then when I get there, usually there is a queue. So when I get there wasn't a queue that day. So I'm surprised, like why isn't there a queue? But I can see that people are still, are there and they are eating. So definitely I was like, there's food, so but why is it there's no queue? So as I'm still like trying to process everything, these things happen so fast. So I look to my right, I see there's this machine written order here, right? So while I was still standing there, a security guard came to me and was like, okay, can I assist you? I'm like, well, yeah. Why is it there's no queue? It was like, oh, you can also order by the machine written order here. Okay, definitely that was just supposed to be common sense. But he was like, also you can go to the cashier. And also usually the other thing that I took note of was that in that McDonald's there's usually like 2 or 3 cashiers, right? But there that day there was one cashier, there was no queue, and there were machines written order here. So I was like, okay, let me learn the machine. So he assisted me. So as I was still sitting there, I just ended up thinking, like, the whole thing that happened earlier got me thinking, like, careers, jobs becoming automated. I mean, like, your job being replaced by a machine. Like, it made sense, like there's only one cashier because you can order by the machine. You don't or have to queue up and go there. And now it's efficient in that there isn't really a long queue. People just order by the machines. Others who are still skeptical about machines will go to the cashier, right? But then like, guys, as I was there, I began to calculate. I don't know why I was doing this, but I just began to calculate, like, okay, so let's say maybe the other cashier lost her job. Let's give them McDonald's average of 2 cashiers. The other cashier lost her job, So definitely, like, one cashier was replaced by the machines, right? I tried to just count the McDonald's around that area. I'm like, okay, definitely about 50 cashiers lost their jobs. Then I'm like, if we talk about countrywide, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of cashiers lost their jobs, right? So it just got me thinking, like, okay, because the reason why definitely we bring in machines, is machines deliver, in a more efficient way. Like, if they're given a task, they do it in an expeditious manner, right? Like, and also reduction of human error, and it's cost effective in that overly, if you calculate over time, machines are cheaper than humans, right? So like, definitely if you are a business owner, you prefer a machine. It might be costly buying it, but over time, if you calculate, it would be much better than hiring someone to do the job for you, right? So it just got me thinking, like, how many jobs out there are going to be affected by artificial intelligence, by all this technology, by all these machines that are being developed, right? And so I decided to go and Google. I'm not gonna be giving you the statistics. I forgot most of them because it happened some time ago, but then it was just shocking. Like, even if you see that jobs that are gonna become automated, maybe in the next 20-30 years, it's shocking, guys. Like, the percentages are shocking, right? Like, even some businesses are just going to go out of business because of artificial intelligence, right? So in as much as it is good, I'm not gonna be talking about its goodness today. I'm talking about how it's gonna affect you and how you really have to be careful and look out for that. Like, when you're choosing your future career, whatever job you wanna choose, make sure artificial intelligence will not catch up with you. Second, when you're venturing into any business, make sure artificial intelligence will not catch up with you. Let's talk about business. I mean, like, there was a point in time where somebody who had a typing business, they had I don't know, the typing machines, I'm sure, and they would type for people letters, they would type different things. But now almost everyone has a laptop, and people just type from the comfort of their homes, anywhere where they are. Others type on their phones. So like there isn't that much need for what those people went out of business, because now we can just type from anywhere. You get what I mean, right? So even if you're venturing into any business, be careful, right? So out of this video, like why I decided to share with you guys this is, if you haven't noticed how artificial intelligence is gonna negatively affect us when it comes to jobs, you need to sit down and think about it now, right? So what I can say is that become a creative person, you know, become a creative person. Don't be ignorant and say, ah, well, it's gonna happen later on or anything. Maybe you can be like, we are in Africa is behind and everything. I'm telling you, you never know, like it will just be there like that, and you know, your job is becoming automated. You know, and then the moment it starts becoming automated, they will be paying you less and less and less for that job, because it's not on demand, remember, as well. So you might still be working but getting less because it's not on demand. So guys, like out of this, like my wish is for you guys to really think about this and become creative. Become a creative individual. Don't think, like I also used to think I'm not that creative, but like as a kid, definitely everyone as a kid were creative, you know, like as a kid you definitely was creative. Every child you meet, they will say something that you think is stupid, but it's just because their mind wanders all over the place. They don't have any boundaries when it comes to thinking, so they just go overboard, and you be like, why is this kid saying such things, you know? But then, you know, we go to school and they start, you know, to try to put boundaries, to try, you know, to make us think in a way that makes sense, you know, and everything, you know, which is positive to some extent, but also it's negative now, because they have robbed us about, they've taken the creativity, sorry, from us. So it's up to you, you know, to bring that back. Become a more creative person. That's how you're gonna survive in this era. Become creative. You know, companies will buy, you know, your creativeness. Still companies will have to market, still companies will have to advertise and everything. So become creative. That's what I'm gonna say, right? So think out of the box. Think of how you can service, you know, like the services you can provide for people, solutions you can bring for people. Don't become an ignorant person, right? So that's all I wanted to say, and thank you so much for watching this video. Like, subscribe, and share with others. And till next time, keep on smiling, spread love, and God bless you. Cheers.